a long time ago, I destroyed a guitar, like one of my first guitars, and I was really, at the time, I thought it was like cool, like I wouldn't like miss it or whatever. And then years later, I was like, it would be kind of cool to have one of my first guitars, like now I'm kind of bummed that I did it, but no, usually not, like I kind of treat all my gear pretty well. When it gets beat up, it's usually not my fault. It's usually like stage divers fucking my stuff up, not me. So, yeah, I broke a guitar back in the day, and long story short, I regret it.
Well, I remember we had a band in high school called Adela and the Ukars. It's still kind of active, and I mean, like, it didn't sound that cool, but I remember we played a show, and I kind of just went like at the end of the show, it was like rock and roll, and I like ripped the strings off of the guitar, but it didn't really sound anything. It just kind of like, but it's so I don't know.
Pretty. I mean,
it might have looked sort of cool.
I got to think of a good story now. Well, if you guys want to donate any cymbals to me, that's definitely, because my cymbals are cracking and I'm very depressed. Drummers have like nightmares about breaking their cymbals, and the nightmares become a reality.
I'd say I hold him close.
I crawl into my bed and go into fetal position and cry until I go to sleep every night now.
He won't even play any shows. He won't even leave his house.
Yeah, no, no. But breaking sticks, that's obviously a big thing. I've once broke like all the sticks, and then you just don't have anything to play, and that's rough.
No, I usually use venue provided microphones, which I'm very respectful of.
You're big into putting the microphone either into the monitors or the guitar amps, which
yeah, actually, I guess they don't. Yeah, I guess they don't like that. We did get in trouble that one time when we played in Asbury Park. We played the Stone Pony, and I put the mic like into the monitor, just go.
And so that sound guy deserved it, though.
Yeah, he deserved it. It's usually, somebody usually needs to deserve it, but he said that it could do like actual damage to the monitor, which I don't know enough about it to know whether it's true or not. I'm assuming it is, if that's what he said.
Yeah, but again, that guy was
and then I stopped doing it. I didn't know I was doing damage. I thought I was just doing damage to people's hearing, which that doesn't count.
Just getting lost in the moment. It's all good.
Yeah.
We never broke anything on purpose. We don't have enough money to do that.
I'm trying to think. I've done a lot of dumb stuff over the years.
Just boring stuff like stripped lugs and broken heads.
Not for fun though.
Yeah, not for fun.
I never. I don't think I ever broke any musical instruments on stage, but I took a bass somebody else busted on stage and then fixed it. The bass player for Science smashed a bass in a basement show, and then he sold it to me for $50, and I fixed it.
So it's the polar opposite.
Yeah, they did the opposite.
Do you have any gear recycling? You ever recycle a piece of gear?
Why, yes, we have. Let me tell you about it.
We already answered that question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our gear's getting broken all the time. It seems like left and right. We're going through stuff. I've had, sometimes when carrying gear, we'll drop a head or something off of a cab and fuck it up that way, or drop a guitar. Shit gets broken all the time, but we try not to though.
No, I have a lot of friends that are into that. I've never seen the benefit. I mean, we're especially starting out. We were very poor, so every piece of gear that we had, we held on to with a very tight grip. Yeah.
Well, I didn't break any instruments, but I want to break.
Oh, that's my favorite answer of the year.
I have this old acoustic guitar, which I got it from my old singer, and I don't hate him, but I'm thinking, what can I do to this, this guitar, which is useless, really, So I really want to break it someday,
Yeah, I plugged up into the wrong cabinet and amp and fried that. I mean, a lot of people probably made that mistake. Plugging in, you're just oh, it sounds great, and then your amp's screwed because you're oh, I didn't read the ohms or whatever it was. I don't know. I had to take that amp back. It wasn't good.
The first time we were on tour, I had something that was in my pedal chain that was acting up, and I couldn't figure out what it was until probably the fourth show in. I figured out it was my tuning pedal. So in the middle of our set, I unplugged it and smashed it on the floor.
That did happen. It went in the trash can. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Trash can was right next to me. I smashed it and threw it in the trash can.